In the traditional teaching of our people, the phrase is to say something as, if it's to be, it's up to me, or anything that you do in your life, it is going to require your full participation. And that means to do the thinking for yourself. In case to the east, and so in case is the thinking, and you must always think for yourself. And then to the south is Nahata, which is the plan. So it is that if it's to be, you have to be planning for yourself and for your family and for your community, and be thoughtful of other people. And then finally, life, Ina. Ina is something that is very important to understand, and that is to be able to live a life that is going to be the way that the holy people intend for you to live. And the holy people intend for you to think for yourself, to plan for yourself, and to do it in a way that you exercise your free will, and that you learn how to do it in a correct way and for the right reasons, and to do it in the right time in your life. And then, of course, the last and fourth one is to be able to have faith, or to have an environment of hasse. Sometimes they say hope, but it is more the idea of having faith in the things that you do and the things you plan for yourself. So when I was learning these things at a very early age, I was with the old people, my grandparents, my grandfather and my great-grandfathers, and other men in the community that were quite elderly. And so when we sat in the sweat lodge, it was not something just in passing conversation. It was in things that took extensive thought, and things that they would pick out of the songs and prayers, the ceremonial song and the ceremonial prayers, and the way that the ceremony itself was conducted. And so the teaching is to understand that to have the blessings of the holy people, there's some very basic requirements, and that is to love the holy people. To love the holy people. It means that you must love the holy people, that you must give them the respect, which is the way to express your appreciation of their blessings, your appreciation of their making of the things that you have in your environment and in your life, where you have air to breathe, food to eat, and anything that you use in your daily life is given to you by the holy people. These things don't just happen. The blessings of the holy people, when we neglect to recognize that they provide all that we have, all that they have made, all that they have created for our use, and that is that we find ourselves lacking in the understanding of other people, the understanding of ourselves, the understanding of the life forms and that are around us, with the insect, the bird, the animals. We make ourselves ignorant of these things, and when we don't appreciate what the holy people provide. And those are the things that are very dangerous to us, is when we are ignorant to the environment that we have been placed into, which is a place of learning. And to have a part of learning is to really to understand that all life is provided for us by the holy people. It is given by the holy people, and they can take it away from us at any time. It is that the holy people also have given thought, in that case, to all that happens. The holy people have also planned everything that is going to be taking place in the world. And also it is that they try to involve us in the way that life is lived. From the very beginning in the black world, when the movement was made by their creation of the beings and that would become their children, Dahites na is what they say. And then Dahites na means Daina. Ina means movement. And so when movement occurs is where life is. So that in our understanding in this world today is to live. So to live, you must move in the right way, move doing the right things. because it is also that you must fear the holy people. Is to say that they are also very sensitive to our paying them respect. And in paying respect, you have to fear them in a way, to fear them in a loving way. Just like you would be fearful of your parents as you're growing up in their home. You have to be able to understand that you don't fear your parents in a negative way. You fear your parents in a loving way. That is, as they instruct you, you are going to listen. And then, of course, to carry out the things that your mother, your father, or any of your adult relatives would want you to do that are good. They would never instruct you to do things that would be harmful to you or harmful to other people and so on. But the teaching of being fearful, because even the name, Yei, when you refer to the holy people or the supreme being or the creator or the maker, Yei means fear. And so the teaching of our people is that you must be fearful of the holy people, because it is that to have blessing and to have things happen for you in a positive way when you're trying to do things for yourself. If you do it in the understanding that you are fearful of the holy people, it is very good for you. Now there's another thing that happens is that if you fear other things more than you fear the holy people, then you put yourself in jeopardy. And the idea is that some people are more fearful of maybe losing their job or losing a reputation or fame, or the idea of losing your home or losing something. If you fear that more than you fear the holy people, then you're doing things in the wrong way. The thing is that life, it requires that you be fearful of the holy people so that they can bless you in the proper way. That way you can think, that way you can plan, that way that you can live your life, and that way that you can also have the proper faith and the proper hope and that to accomplish the things you want to do for yourself and for your family and for your community. And so the teachings are very extensive as far as doing for yourself the things that you need to do to have joy, happiness, confidence, and peace in this world. And those are the things that we are told.